Hello everybody, welcome back, or welcome back to me I suppose, since it's been so long. I thought I'd get back into doing these videos, and today I'm going to start a fresh new series. I'm actually going to stick with this, hopefully, if I have the time, and it's going to be Subnautica. Now, a few of you have probably already seen this. I've already played this game before, I've already started fresh, but I'm going to start a brand new game. We're going to go into a survival mode. Obviously you've still got your hunger, food, you've got your freedom mode where you don't have to worry about hunger or thirst. It's a lot easier, but I'm not into that sort of thing. Hardcore I'm not even going to bother with. Maybe at a later date, but not today. So yeah, let's get straight into survival. The loading screen is going to take quite some time, it always does in this game, so I'm going to cut it and then we'll get straight back into things.
In 3, 2, 1. You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Thank you. Well, that will happen quick, didn't it? Now, as you've possibly gathered, let's go and get that away. As you've possibly gathered, we've just crash landed. Now, I'm gonna just get my supplies out. I'll quickly show you what the world is like out there. Now, get some first aid. The planet we have landed on is just a pure water-based planet, and I'll show you what it's like. It's very, very good looking. Let's climb that up.
Orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Yes, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. But yeah, basically, that's the Aurora. We've crash landed on this unknown water world. All these, it's a very pretty game. Basically, you got all these different biomes. I'll run you through them. You'll see them all eventually. But I'm going to get straight into this. You got to survive as long as you can. Let's just jump straight down into the water. See what we got. I want to stay away from those things. Those things poo on you. You'll see what I mean. They poo and explode. Right, so basically I'm going to go and get as much resources as I can without running out of oxygen. My first objective is to get a new oxygen tank. Oh, there's quartz in here. Now, gotta be careful in caves, because there's these thing called crash fish. Basically, they come out of these little pods and they charge and explode.
Oxygen.
And they can be rather irritating, if I'm being 100% honest. Alright. Well, that metal you just saw me pick up there was scrap metal. I can turn it into titanium. That's your essentials. I am going to pick these up, so I need them for batteries. You can, from these, you got your titanium. You can get copper out of them ones. You've also got other ones like sandstone, where you can get gold and silver out of for your wiring kits, everything like that. But for now, I'm just on the hunt for titanium. I don't know why I keep getting out. I will focus on food eventually. And then I'm going to go get some slippers. Slippers? Sure. That's a fun one. I'm going to make some flippers. And then I'll start focusing on essentials. I also need to make a survival knife, because that's essential for these. I need it for these red corals, if I can get through to my ship. Now, the way you craft stuff, you got this thing called a fabricator. Anything you picked up, you can all run it through here. For instance, that's what my metal salvage has come from. So there you go, titanium. I'll get as much of that as I can. We've got some glass, I will take that. Quartz essentially is a glass. All these components, this is what I need to get some next, so silicone rubber. That makes my flippers and my survival knife. The standard O2 tank just seats 3 titanium, so we shall do that.
New blueprint acquired.
So now I've just unlocked a blueprint for the high standard O2 tank. So that essentially, if I open up my PDA, go on to your blueprints, it will tell you here. So down, high capacity O2 tank. The silver, which I was on about before from the sandstone little crops, I'll be able to get that from that. And I can use my current O2 tank. So for now, I'm going to need to take a little bit of food. Let's climb up. Let's go back onto myself. Consume that, have that. I won't put my health up just yet until I come into some real danger. For now, I'm going to get the essentials. So now, I need to go and get some silicone rubber. Now, where are the creepvine forests? Let's go and have a look. Got the feeling either over there or there. I think they're down there somewhere. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now, I've got to be careful down there. Oh, hold on. As you notice, my oxygen is now more. I can withstand more stuff. Well, not more stuff, but more oxygen. Means I can stay underwater longer. And you see, I'm going to need a scanner because I need all this sort of stuff. I can scan all this, but I can make that quite quick. I just need some copper. But for now, let's get more of this. Alright, now see that thing there? That's a stalker. Those are dangerous. They're rather annoying as well, especially when you don't have anything to kill it with. You want to stay clear of them. What I do, they basically go for anything that's metal, pick it up, and if you go anywhere near them, they will attack you. For instance, this one's going to come for me, most likely, but I need to get down to these things. Head to this one. Pick as much as this. Let me pick it up, come on.
New blueprint acquired.
That will do it. Inventory full. Let's head back up. Now,
life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
see, there we go. It's displayed on the whole bio situation there. They are different biomes. For instance, this was peaceful. You do get those fat, weird elephant things, or anteater fish, whatever they are. Those things, I just saw a glimpse of one. Those things, they're the only really dangerous thing in this part of the biome. Right, so personal use. No, what was I doing? What was I doing? Silicone, weren't it? Let's make silicone rubber. Lubricant I'll make for later on, we don't need that just yet. Make as much as this as we can. Now I'm probably not going to be able to do it in this episode, but my objective is to get my base built underwater. You can build bases, you see. It's really cool, but you need a lot of resources. What was I going to make? I was going to make flippers, weren't I? Well, there's my survival knife. Let's make you.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Make some bins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Anything you make in the fabricator automatically equips. You don't have to worry about equipping it, anything like that. Automatically, excuse me, automatically equips. So you can see stuff. I've already got a fire extinguisher. I don't really use that, to be honest. The pipe, this sort of stuff I don't exactly use, because the oxygen tank does it enough for me and I'm able to build a base relatively quickly. Deployables, this is what I want to work on, but I need to get, like I said before, I need to get the scanner. The scanner, I can scan all this stuff. For this, I can build my mobile vehicle bay, and then I've got to scan all the other items to get a little submarine called a Seamoth, vice versa for the big one, which is called a Cyclops. Now, warproof, I'm not going to bother. Literally, as I say, I'm just gathering resources. So my next objective that I want to work at, I need to go and get some copper to get this scanner to make a battery. Because for a battery, yeah, acid mushrooms, 1 copper. Right, let's go. Anything I've got crap that I don't need. Let's install this in here. For what we don't need right now. Oh, do that. It's tab, not exit. As you can see, my hunger is going, my food's going up, which is good. And now I have a problem. It is currently night time. Now my settings for this game, I've got it set on filmic, so it makes everything really dark but more realistic. And there's one problem with that. I now cannot see what the hell is going to be under the water. It's going to be extremely dark. So I need to find copper now to make a flashlight also, which is going to be fun. I mean, look, quite dark, quite difficult to see. I will need this table coral. Get my knife out. I am going to need you for my wiring kit. I think it's the wiring kit I need it for. Always, once you've done with your weapon, put it away, because it slows you down whilst you're out. Oh god, do not fart on me. No, I'll show you what happens if I get close enough.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
The Aurora's getting weaker. And basically, that just poisons you. It does quite a bit of damage. See, I'm straining off into different biomes here. This is proving to be quite difficult. Need to find some copper, essentially. Normally it is quite easy, but at night it makes it a lot harder. Let's get some air. Oh, I jumped. Where is my... No, my life pod's there, so that's fine. Oh no! Oh no! Multiple! Run! Or swim! Ah. Could do with that flashlight. I'm not going to cheat it, I'm not going to change the settings. No. I'm not going to change settings so I can see. Not into that. I need copper! Please! My big fear is I'm going to stray off into the red sand biome where they got little sand sharks and they're a pain. They don't attack. I find that they attack you, they will come for you, but they don't really make contact with you as much as the stalkers do. Oh, I'm not going in there, I know it's going to be a crash fish. See, there's the red biome. That is deep. There's a whale somewhere. Just looking for that. It's really difficult to see. Also, another little tip, if you really are struggling for oxygen and you ain't got a sea glide or anything to get up, or you ain't near anywhere and you're going to run out of oxygen, this comes in handy a hell of a lot. You just shoot it down to the floor, push yourself up. It'll chuck you out, but it works. There's a tree. Oh god, what are you doing? Stop it, yeah! Oh my days. Alright, I know where I could go, but if I can work out where, I think this is it, where I can get it from. It's like a massive cot. Here we go, yeah, I thought this was the place. Copper, there we go.
Is an essential component of
Right.
all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
I'll survive. Now we can make that flashlight, I believe. I think. It's saying I can't, why can't I? Alright, okay, I need to make the battery. Forgot about that, that'd be good. Make the battery. I need to get that glass.
New blueprint acquired.
Just, take you. And we'll make the flashlight first so I can see where the rest of the copper is. Let me just do this quickly. Now if you notice, I don't know if any of you noticed, when I first ever played this I didn't think to look at this power bar. At night time your power decreases, so in the day it recharges. Now, well no, in the life pod the power does recharge on its own anyway because it's got self-sustaining batteries, which are these. They will charge, whereas I mean they are running extremely low. They will charge, whereas if you were to build your base and you use solar panels on your base, you'd only get the power during it. Typical. The sun will come up, won't it? As I've made my frigging flashlight. I don't know if you're about to see how good this thing is now. Anyway, well that was worth it. Let's go and get some more copper anyway. It is a very good area for copper. I ain't gonna need any more of that. Oh, I'm taking a risk going in here. Right, see, now you can see the goodness. Let's pick all this up. No, there's no crash fish? No, good. Normally is. That's good. Right, so we're on the hunt for copper. While I'm at it, I might go and get some gold and silver. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Here it comes, it's gonna hurt. Oh, it missed me. That was a crash fish. But if you've probably noticed... Oh, there's another one! There's another one! Ah! It's gonna hurt. Damn! Alright, okay. Probably shouldn't have done that. I knew that was gonna happen. Where's the other one? Here. Now this stuff, I can't pick that up. It's stuck on the floor, damn it. That stuff is handy. Alright. That's a creature egg. Oh I can build... I don't actually know what creature that is. Sometimes you can see what's in there. Don't know what fish that is. Strange. But yes, creature eggs, you build yourself an aquarium in your base and you can put them in there and they'll hatch and you can breed your fish, so you've got basically a farm for food. Speaking of food, really, I'll show you basically how to grab your food and your drink before I shut this episode off and start the next one. Power cell unlocks. What's that? Flare, and that's it. There, look, crash powder, or case sulfur. It used to be called crash powder. You make flares out of it, but you also make your very good high-tech equipment, which I can't remember what it's used for. But yes, so let me go put all this in here quickly. I've got enough room. No, I don't. Okay. Well, I'll show you the basics of grabbing some food. You don't need to kill them. It's actually quite simple. It's actually quite simple. These you won't be able to grab, they're just there for show, but they do look quite cool. Right, so these little things you can see here swimming around with a big eye are called peepers. These things are quick. Trying to catch these, you'd struggle. I mean,
new creature discovered.
I can grab them quite easy. I'm used to how quick they are. But once you caught one, the rest will just swim away. The little bugs. Oh, there's another one. So they're peepers. They're quite good for your food stats. Over here, now these are handy. These you will be catching all the time. These are called air bladders or bladderfish.
New creature discovered.
I'll show you the basis of these. I'm just going to catch quite a few.
Forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Now that thing you just saw fly past my face, that's a rabbit fish. You can't catch that, but you can breed them. They're very cool looking fish, to be fair. You've got boomerangs here. Let me just get this bladderfish again. These are called boomerangs. These are quite tough, salty, but it's food.
New creature discovered.
Now, I'll show you. There are a hell of a lot more fish to catch, but these are just the basics. Standard good stuff. Now, see, you do start off with like your nutrient blocks, filtered water, but they won't last you long. They will not last you long at all. Now, for instance, now what you do with your food, what have I got here? Air bladder. Ah, yeah, I don't need that. So, your water, your bladder fish, this is the reason why I catch these. You will need your water all the time. And whenever you go out, that's what you need, is water. Now, bladder fish are very useful and they're easy to find. Get as much as you can. Just fill up on your water. All you need is for water is that. You can get disinfected water and all this other stuff which will sort you, it will give you more thirst essentially. But it's no, I don't really see, I just carry that, it does me fine. Now, this is the difference of what I'm going to mention to you now. Cured food, I prefer to cooked food. Cooked food, they only last so long, they have a little lifespan. Once they've been cooked, they'll start degrading and then they'll become unedible, they'll make you extremely thirsty and possibly even more hungrier. So cured foods, you need little salt deposits, you'll find them everywhere. Pit salt up, you can cure them, they last forever, but they are extremely salty, so they will make you thirsty. But it will last forever. They're good for long journeys, they are. So we'll cook these. I'm not going to need much.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Handy, ain't it? Sounds lovely that. Let's make some more glass. I'll cook them all, I'm not going to need them all, but it's just for the shows really, isn't it? So now we'll all appear in here. So there's all your filtered water. So let's drink all that. Oh, I've just dropped one. Oh no, come back! Come back! Where is it? There you are. Diving in the water like Baywatch there. I may have drank two of that in haste, and yeah, I've got one left. That was me panicking because I was trying to get that. So I will eat all of these just to show you that they all have different food stats, water stats, but as soon as they degrade, that will change. But I think I'm quite good there. I will take that first aid. There should be another one spawned in here by now. Yeah, there is. Excellent. Now, I think that's going to do it for this episode. yeah, that will do it for this episode. I'm going to leave it and I'll carry on, grab some more equipment, and then I'm going to show you the next steps of what I'm going to do in the next video. I hope you enjoy. If you do, leave a like rating, and please subscribe, tell your friends. I'm an occasional, so yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next episode.